Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a deck review. Hey, today we're going to look at the Sins decks from Thirdway Industries. All right, so what is the Sins series? This was a Kickstarter. It was successfully funded, of course, and these are the cards. And it was designed by Italian designer Giovanni Moroni, and it's inspired by the 7 Deadly Sins. Now, of course, you can see there are 3 decks in the series. There is a white deck, a green deck, and a red deck. All 3 of these set cases are embossed, and they have foil on the outside and the inside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the 3 different decks and kind of discuss the differences. If you look at the Queen of Hearts right here, you're going to see that everything is completely different from each deck. Tuck boxes, backs, cards, and like I said, here's the Queen of Hearts in all 3 examples. Your first deck in the series is the white deck. This is the Menstis deck. Menstis means mind, and this is a black and gold foil on a white stock. Sins Menstis is based on the sins, all that influence our thought life. Okay, so sin starts in the mind. That's the premise of how these decks go forward. So sin starts in the mind, so the diamonds are greed, the clubs are envy, spades are pride, and hearts are lust. And the 2 jokers in this are Adam and Eve. And you're going to watch Adam and Eve kind of evolve over the entire series. You're going to watch them move from one deck to the next, and you're going to see their transformation. Each deck also comes with a 3rd joker. This is Prometheus, the iconic snake. And so you're going to see one of these in every single deck, along with the different Adam and Eve cards as well. The second deck is the Sins Corpus edition. This is a green and gold foil on black stock. Corpus means writing. Okay, it means writing, so it's a physical form. And this is all the sins that influence the body. The back design on Menstis and Corpus are an interpretation of the Garden of Eden. So you've got the temptation snake in the corners with the tree of life. You have a lot of different leaves, and they're breaking the borders. There's also kind of like a bat wing back there, maybe to represent the devil. You've got the all-seeing eye triangle there in a bunch of different concentric circles, the Star of David in the background, and yeah, paired together, these decks are awesome. And so you're watching sin move from the mind to the body, right? It's from the mind into action. And so the diamonds are wrath, the clubs are gluttony, the spades are sloth, and the hearts are lust. Now the pips and indices between Corpus and Menstis are identical. That way the white deck and the green deck can be played together as a set. These decks are 100% original, 100% custom, everything from the pips to the fonts to the layout, all of it. Pips and indices are elongated, and if you go through them, you're going to see little tiny hidden things inside of the different pips, like little tiny drops of blood and other cool things. Sins Anima is the red deck. This is a black foil on red stock. This one was limited to 1,177 decks, and so it's a limited edition, harder to find. And as its namesake suggests, Anima is your subconscious. Okay, it's your subconscious. So you think of this deck as the joining of the other 2. So it's mind and body coming together in your subconscious, in your anima. So this is based on all the different sins from the other 2 decks combined. However, the court cards are still original. So this is your soul, mind, body, spirit coming together. Anima spades are inspired by sloth and pride. Anima diamonds are inspired by wrath and greed. Anima clubs are inspired by envy and gluttony. And the Anima hearts are lust and wrath. Also, you notice on the Anima deck, the 4 aces are all really big and have a lot of detail in them. And this is a really cool deck. The back design on the Anima cards, they are red on red. So you have a red border, red faces, so that's good for hidden cards. The back design, again, has some of the same repeating images from Menstis and Corpus. So you still have the snake, the bat wings, the leaves, but the center circles are smaller. They're just in a little different place. You don't have the star in the center. There's more of like a flowery shape there in the center instead. But all three together look really cool, and I would highly recommend if you get one, you might as well get all three. These cards were printed from the Expert Playing Card Company out in China. And just taking one of the decks and measuring them in the caliper, 10 cards in the caliper come to 2.81. So 2.81 is about the middle of the road, right? It's not too thick and not super duper thin. The cardstock itself feels very stiff and very glossy, but you got to be inspired by Giovanni's artwork on this. Thirdway Industries always makes great decks. I love this designer. I love all the decks that get put out from him. This is a great set. If you want to check these out or find these online or see where you can purchase them, head on down to thirdway.it. Thanks. Bye.